Hey, Hiho, I am iGroglaz. Today we will continue our adventures in Mega Tower. This game become one of my favorites at the moment. So, what I could say in this guide, it's second part of the guide, I'll tell you some advanced features, some interesting secrets and small details which I noticed. So if you didn't watch my first part of the video guide, please do it. So, I want to start with the most important core element of the game. It's development of your turrets. Yeah, development of your turrets. There are two approaches. First approach, which I already showed you, it's kinda power players, power gamers. What they do, they do not open other models, other turrets, except three core models they take, and they develop only them. It gives very big advantage because you could make them very high level. You see, level 52. While I am, for example, I play regular universal style, I'll say, and I open everything. And it's a very good approach for me because I make guides, and it's just interesting to try different things. It's also quite good because in different modes, in different situations, you could use different stuff. But of course, this will bring you farther, and it's more effective. The thing is, the developers of this game, they constantly changing game. They make updates, upgrades. So what they did recently, they started to give you turrets, for example, from mining. So even if you do not unlock stuff, you still can get it. You still can get it. So what I could say, this is not this is the most effective way to play, no doubt. And I would start a new account if I would be able to. I can't. So because I have only one Google Play account. So yes, but in time it could change. So be ready. It's first which I wanted to show you. And yes, having high level turret, it's win-win. It's super powerful thing because, for example, which is the most powerful turret in the game? It's cannon. It's strange. It sounds strange maybe, but it's cannon because it has huge damage. So it's the most powerful weapon in PvP everywhere because it's just very fast and very big damage. That's it. So if you have a very high level cannon, like level 50, you have a lot of possibilities to modify models. So you see, it's the most important thing later on. It will be to modify these models. And for example, right now I have 1000 these elements. I don't know how, green to red crystal. I have a lot of them, but I do not want to spend them at this rubbish. Okay, hit points may be alright for the beginning, but actually, yeah, the best thing is to spend it on attack. But attack, it's closed right now. So when I'll have level 25, I'll have this crit rate, and I'll increase it. And if you have this strategy, if you use this strategy, you will be able to not to sit on your turret shards, and this is very important advantage. But in tactics which I use, could you say that it's tactics? When you just open everything, there is also an advantage in it. Which one? First thing, that you open a lot of stuff and you get these turret rewards. So when you use other strategy to have very small amount of turrets, you wouldn't have all rewards. You would have less rewards here too. So kind of some advantages we have also. It's more universal, and the thing is that these updates, if you would look closer at these updates, you will notice that, let me show it here, yeah. You will notice that actually first upgrade of the model, it cost very cheap, like 2 shards. How it's called? Crystal, yeah, okay, 2 crystals. Second will start from 4, 6, 8, and etc. So the higher you upgrade the model, the more it costs. So you may, if you play this way, if you have a lot of things, actually what I could advise you, it's to, first thing, not to go for too high stars. For 3 stars, it's a lot and it's very costly. So in some cases, it's worth it when it's main model and it's first. But later on, for example, this one, I do not know. I think I wouldn't make it 3 stars. So I wouldn't make it 3 stars. I'll leave it at 2 or 1 because it's very costly to do it. So if you use these tactics, it's especially important. What you to level up first level models. For example, this mortar. You might think, oh, it's quite suck. Why to take it? But actually, if it's very high star, you see I have one. I use it for tanking. So you could put some models which you even didn't level up. You could put a high star model on the border of your base and it will tank. Because this model, for example, it has a lot of stars. You could push this button details. A lot of stars, it have more health. So it also could help to tank. And of course, yes, later on, you will open repair fort. It's very important to open it and to use it. Of course, there are different strategies. Some people, for example, they play from troopers. It's quite effective because they have nice damage. And people get quite high with troopers. But still, I play from regular turret, so my main turret is cannon, because it's huge damage. I can't wait when it will become 25, and I'll then increase crit rate for it. Because, yeah, for example, hit points, you may consider it, but I think it's waste of shards. Rotation speed, it's also waste of shards, I think, because it's quite fast quite fast moving even without it. But some players I saw that they increased this talent. So yeah, you need high levels to be able to spend your crystal on good things. So I use cannon, then I use howitzer because it has very nice damage and AoE, and yeah, it's quite cheap also to upgrade because it's blue model. So for example, these violet models, you wouldn't use them much. Why? Because it's very expensive to level up them. It's very expensive to modify them. But still, if you use, it's important, if you use strategy which I show right now, if you use this strategy when you open everything, then it's definitely a good idea. You see, I have a lot of these shards, so it's definitely a good idea to give some of like one star. It's definitely all right to give it to this thing, so it will make a bit more damage. And here's the same thing. So here, even though these shards, they're quite rare, still it's a good idea to give it 1 star, because 1 star, it's very cheap to make it. And you also, when you do it, you get some rewards, which is nice. So if you play universal thing, you could give 1 star to every model. Yeah, I do not have shards here. To every model, even this one. Yeah, why not? Because it's just very cheap to give it 1 star. You might even consider to put some to some other stuff. For example, here it's important thing, summoned units. Even though it's costly, you see 18, it's a lot. But still, because right now I do not have anything. I have a lot of blue shards, green shards, and I do not have stuff to spend it. Of course, you could go to material conversion plant, and here you could convert your green shards to blue. Conversion rate is quite bad, but you could do it. So I think it's all right. Let's make a bit. Yeah, let's give it. Okay, it's maximum 3 only. You see, I didn't know, by the way. So we just, and yeah, so we could increase unit attack 1 star. Let's give it 1 star because I have this unit. I have 1 such unit, even 2 stars here. So while I do not have, I have nothing better. You could do something like this, and also you see get some rewards. So advantage of this way is that you get a lot of these rewards immediately. So it's quite fun. You see, I just can't handle so much stuff we got. It's considering turrets. Yeah, and let me show it to you how it looks. So on the borders, when I just started to play, I put all my powerful turrets. I put them in the center like this. But after some time, I understood that actually their damage it's not so different. So it's better to put them on border, so they will be able to tank more. So my main fire powder here, it's regular cannons. I have plenty of them, and also I use each model. At each model which I have, I put 1. So I have 1 such cannon, 1 laser. So yeah. Then I have several healing. It's very important. They help me to survive and push you quite far away through missions. And my main AoE. You see, I have 4. So yeah, it's what I got here. Then considering main tower, I use only this one, regular. So regular main tower, it's also just got the best damage. That's it. So all other stuff, you may think about trying laser if you will fight versus a lot of flying airplanes. They called airplanes, and they're very fast, so it's very hard to get them with Thanatos cannon. But actually, as you got freeze, with the freeze you could kill these fast airplanes. So it's not really important. Maybe a shotgun it's good. I didn't try it yet, so I mainly use this cannon. But as you have these rewards, and also you need to complete these quests. So for example, when you just start to play, you have 7-day quest and you need to complete it. Tasks in these quests is to have a lot of stars, different models. So you may consider also to think, for example, to take shotgun and also modify its first model till first star, just to get these rewards. Consider skills freeze and fury. So fury, it's a skill which increase accelerated loading speed. It's a very important thing. It's boost our damage very much. Freeze to kill airplanes, and yeah, it just generally helps us. And other I do not level up, but now I think yes, actually maybe it's good idea to give it a few, at least first skill. It's very cheap one. You could give it 1 star. Why not? So yeah. Titan. Considering Titans, I opened recently a second Titan, Gunman, and it's one of the best. So first one, it's quite not so useful. It has quite a lot of hit points, so he could tank you. He's like tank, and he boosts shields. So yeah, this is tanky guy. And second one, it's damaging. So I like more damaging, but you may consider to take giant. But yeah, damaging is more useful because he just make more effect. Because giant, he often miss his attacks, so he's a bit glitchy. Yeah, it's considering this. Guys, but of course you may have all Titans at once on the battlefield. Yeah, only one tower. You should to choose which tower to put, but titans, all titans could be put here. So level up. It's definitely a good idea to level up at least first skills. Yeah, first skills to level up because they are very cheap. Next, some more tips. Considering port. Port is very important thing. So you get a lot of resources, a lot of cards, a lot of gold through port. And so if you enter the game every hour, you could get a lot of bonuses. So it's important to level up it. And I said in my previous guide that there are some hints. For example, each construction give you certain type of turret. So example, this gives turret shards, and this one it gives skill shards. And I do not need skill cards. Yeah, skill shards. Okay, I do not need it, so I do not level up it right now. Maybe later on I'll do it, but for now I don't do it. So you may make focus at certain stuff which you want. Also, of course, upgrade your port because it gives a lot of impact on the profits. So yeah, it's quite straightforward, this port stuff. Then, considering turrets, there is a possibility to recycle and regroup turrets, which I personally I tried it a few times, but I do not use it because there are merging rewards. So I think it's better to merge stuff than to recycle and regroup it. So if I have several equal stuff, I merge it and I get my merging rewards. So it's better than recycle stuff. Then, considering shop, here I buy keys because it's very cheap to buy keys for this purple crystal. And you may think about buying some rare materials here, but I think it's too costly personally. So if you have some VIPs, you could think to buy other stuff. What we should do, it's to buy this chest with artifacts. So every time when you have 500 red gems, you buy these chests. Don't buy it one by one, because with 500 you will have more chance to get something better. Considering material conversion, small tip. There are certain rewards which based on number, how much stuff you converted. So it's better not to convert 5 at once, but convert it one by one, like this. Because then you will be able to, here you see, to get this reward, conversion in total. So try to convert in small portions. If you have too much, of course, you could make convert several pieces of ore at once. But in other cases, it's better do one by one. Considering mining field, the only thing which you should look, it's rewards, and you need to upgrade your draggers at the equal level, so you will get these rewards from time to time, which is very nice. And yeah, just get these asteroids. The only thing to look, it's how much weight your ship could carry and weight of the asteroid. So you see, we have here, it's all right, we will be able to do it. But actually, it's one of my favorite part of this game. I love digging asteroids. It's just really awesome thing. Yeah. Okay, this is artifacts. You will open them, then you will be able to upgrade them with special stuff which you will mine. And artifacts, they're quite important. They give you, at first you could think that it's small bonus, but later on it will be quite a lot. And considering guild, I joined a very good guild, the Fallen. Hello, guys. So guilds give you a lot of powerful bonuses. So every day you should sing in to the guild 3 times, because you get resources for it, and also you get in the guild shop there is super important thing which you could buy. Don't spend your points, don't spend your guild coins on all this millicentral stuff. Just buy this one, main tower reset. It's different from time to time. Today it's main tower, sometimes it will be turret. So you should spend your currency, guild currency, only at this thing, because later on you will need it. So if you could make some, for example, you feel that your survivability not enough, then you could take, for example, your cannon and make your health, hit points maximum, and later on after some time you wouldn't need it and you will be able to just reset it. So when you wouldn't need some stuff, you will be able to reset it, and it's very important. For example, one of the most powerful stuff, it's airplanes. It's this one. It's locked right now for me, but all end game players which I picked, they say that it's the most powerful violet unit. So they say that you shouldn't spend these things on this Gatling or strafe laser. You should spend it only on airplanes. Yeah, it's truth, but yeah, I think that it's alright to put a few to the first if you use all of them. But yeah, so just wait till you will open it, and even if you put some stuff into Gatling, for example, you make Gatling full, you could reset it. So it's possible to reset stuff. Don't be frustrated if you made some mistakes in level upping your base. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. I just wanted to share some of my experience with you, and next time we will go to the battle, and in the battle I'll show you target priorities, which when you fight, which enemies to target at first, which is the most dangerous one. It's a very important aspect. So see you in my next video, my next guide. Bye bye.